Hey y'all, welcome back Bessies to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A slash a truth behind my pregnancy, because so many questions that you guys have been asking me in regards to my pregnancy, and so much that has been going on and that has went on throughout my pregnancy that I just kind of want to be fully transparent about, and maybe it will inspire someone that has dealt with the same thing or something similar to share their story. So let's get into the video. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm sharing as much as I feel comfortable with without oversharing, so not too much, but back to the video. So I screen recorded a couple questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm just gonna post it right here. And those questions are you ready to be a boy mom? Will you have another baby? How's life? Are you and the dad together? What are you most excited about as far as being a boy mom? How are you wearing your hair for labor and delivery? Am I from Houston? Why 2 baby showers? Q&A with the dad, and do we live together? Alright, so I'm going to be throwing some loose curls in my hair, y'all, and then I'm probably going to put some flexi rods in there. I didn't want to just have like a regular sit down talk video with y'all, because I have that planned for something different, so we're just going to do my hair. I've already did my edges, which is really super cute, y'all. But, okay, so let's just get into it. So first, I guess I'll start with you guys' questions. So are you ready to be a boy mom? Y'all, I don't even think I can put into words how excited I am to be a boy mom. Like, I've always said, like, I wasn't looking forward to having, or I didn't plan on, is what I'll say, having a kid anytime soon, and definitely not this soon. I'm 24 years old, for the ones that are wondering. And yeah, I didn't plan on having any kids until, for one, I was married, and two, until about 28, 29-ish. You know, definitely no earlier than 26 though, but you know, God had other plans, so we're gonna roll with the punches. So I'm really excited about being a boy mom, y'all. I did not picture myself as a girl mom. On my mom's side, I am the only girl, and I have 4 older brothers, so I don't know, it's kind of like I was expecting to be a boy mom, but of course, like, you know, the dad's genetics plays a part too. But I'm just really happy that I'm having a son. I would have loved a daughter just as much, but yes, I'm super excited to be a boy mom. So next question, will I have another baby? Respectfully, hell no. Hell no. The only possible way that I would have another child is if I'm married and my husband wants one. However, I do not want to have any more children. I do plan on getting a dog, and I know that sounds so cliche, but I wanted to get a dog before I was pregnant, so yeah, pregnancy is just so hard, and I don't want to go through it again, and yeah, no. So yeah, no more kids. One and done, y'all. Let's see how this curl is gonna turn out. All right, that's a cute curl, y'all. All right, but next question, how's life? I'm gonna save that one till the end, towards where I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of backstory about how my pregnancy has been, because it's been really super.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Really difficult, a lot of ups and downs, and I'm gonna be fully transparent again with you guys. So and if you see me looking away, obviously I'm looking in the mirror. I'm not trying to make this perfect, because again, I'm just gonna throw some flexi rods in here tonight and call it a day. But it says, are you and the dad together? No, we are not together. We do plan to just co-parent. Again, I'll speak more on that particular topic when I get to my part of my pregnancy story. And it says, what are you most excited about being a first-time boy mommy? Y'all, I'm just so like excited and looking forward to, having a mama's boy and just him giving me that unconditional love. And like, I know it seems really scary to people and new moms and new parents in general to have someone depend on you 24/7 and like look up to you and always need you. But like, I'm excited for that, y'all. Like, I don't know. I've been growing this little person for almost 8 months now. I'll be 31 weeks by the time you guys see this on Friday. Today is Wednesday. And y'all, I'm just super excited. Like, I can't really explain it. I'm gonna meet my best friend and I just love him so much, y'all. I talk to him all the time and I just know that like he already knows in my stomach who mommy is. That is so insane to me, But yeah, so just so much, and just to be able to have like him out in public with me, it's like I'm ready to have my little broke bestie here with me, y'all. So yeah, that's what I look forward to. Let's see. How are you wearing your hair for delivery? Honestly, y'all, I'm not too much of a fan of braids. I get tired of braids really fast. And yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna wanna have braids. So I will more than likely get a sew-in or a wig and kind of just a wig install and put it up into a bun or something when I have him. That way, like, I know postpartum I'm gonna want to feel cute because I don't know how I'm mentally gonna be. So like, looking good will at least make me feel a little bit better if I feel like shit mentally. It says, are you from Houston? No, I am not from Houston, and I live in North Carolina. The next question says, y'all, if I burn myself, like, I be forgetting how long this hair is, y'all. Like, my hair is 26, 28, and 30 inches, and it will be linked here for y'all to go shop and purchase. I skipped a whole segment. The question says, why 2 baby showers? So the reason that we had 2 baby showers, they are vlogged, so you guys can go watch those 2 vlogs, baby shower number 1 and 2, and I did do a baby haul for both of those so you guys can see what Papa was gifted. But we had 2 baby showers because his dad's family lives in a different state than what my family lives in, so we had a baby shower there, so that way it was more convenient and they wouldn't have to travel hours to where we live and vice versa. So his parents were at this one as well, the one here. Me and his dad live in the same city and state, but his family and where he is from is a different state. So that is why we had 2 different baby showers. It says Q&A with the dad. So considering we aren't together, you guys will not see him on my platform. At least his face, you won't see him on my platform. I do plan to do like, mommy content and vlogs and, vlog my labor and delivery, etc. And as you guys can see, a pattern of his face being blurred in the previous vlogs, that is how he will show up in my content. So if you guys are looking to like see his face and things of that nature, I have no intentions of showing his face on my platforms. If you guys get a brief view of him on my Instagram, then so be it. But as far as my TikTok and my YouTube platforms, his face will not be shown. And the last question that you guys asked me was, do we live together? No, we do not live together. He lives in his place and I live in my place. However, you know, once our son is born, his dad will be here, you know, while we adjust to being new parents. So, for however long that might be, of course, that is something that me and his dad will discuss. So, no, we do not live together. All right, so now moving on into how has my pregnancy been, and a little bit of backstory. So, if you guys go and watch my video when I posted my announcement for my pregnancy, I told you guys, of course, that when I found out I was pregnant, I did have COVID and strep throat, XYZ. So, I found out I was pregnant March 5th, basically March 6th, because it was like really late at night. And when I found out I was pregnant, I was 5 weeks and 3 days. Now, fast forward. So, guys, my entire first trimester was terrible. It was hell, and I mean absolutely hell, to the point where I could not eat, I could not drink, I could not sleep. It was insane. And at the time, I worked in retail and I had to physically go into a job and stand on my feet all day and deal with people that I didn't want to deal with the pain and uncomfortability. I'd never been pregnant before, so I didn't know what to expect. Of course, my body, they say that like when you're first pregnant, your body treats your baby as it's like a parasite, and it's just doing all these different things to your body, and it's like your body isn't used to it, and your hormone levels and just so many things. It's like you're dealing with something foreign. Essentially, that's what it is. So yeah, it was terrible. I could not even keep down water, y'all. The one thing that kind of helped my nausea subside were these things called Preggy drops, and I'll post a picture here. You can order them from Walgreens, CVS, Amazon, but I wasn't able to find them in stores, so I did have to order them. They will, I'll say, like, suppress the nausea, at least for me. However, did it last all day? No. And it was, I want to say, maybe like 60% effective is what I will say. Like, I still felt terrible. Emotionally, I felt terrible because me and his dad weren't on the best of terms. So, you know, when you're pregnant, of course, we're already dealing with all of these emotions. And, you know, I feel like men, in particular, and the men that get women pregnant, they don't really understand whether you're together or not together. You know, I just feel like it's a general thing that men don't really understand what women go through during pregnancy, and they just maybe think that it's like body changing, like your body is changing, and that's the only thing that they get from that. But like, no, our entire emotional state is changing, our mental state is changing, and y'all, that girl was not cute. Do I have my plot? But yeah, they underestimate like how pregnancy takes a toll on us in just every aspect that you can think of. And it didn't help that we weren't on the same page for me, honestly, y'all. It was a lot going on during my first trimester. And yeah, things really just, it just wasn't good. I never really, because I've never been pregnant before, I've never experienced when people say like the guy changes after you get pregnant. That's so true. Pregnant, and my pregnancy was not planned. Like, it was preventative methods taken, and somehow we still ended up here. So, but yeah. Now, fast forward, second trimester. The second trimester is, for me, I would say kind of one of my like bittersweet moments, because I started to feel better physically, as in being able to eat again. I could eat whatever I wanted to eat, y'all. The round ligament pain that I experienced in my first trimester went away. The headaches went away. Like, the second trimester, y'all, I was really chilling. Like, I was me plus a belly. Like, it wasn't really, I don't know, it wasn't crazy, you know? But, you know, a lot happened in the second trimester as well. I met his dad's side of the family for the first time ever. And, of course, you know, I did have a few hospital visits in between, just for like scares, you know, as a new mom, when something seems a little off. I'm the type that I don't want to wait until the last minute. I don't want to, you know, it's better safe than sorry is what I would say. So if I felt like something was off, I would go to the hospital. And I wasn't just like a cry wolf type of person, because actually every time that I did go to the hospital, something was wrong. And it's only been a total of 3 times. So I didn't want to make it sound like, you know, super, oh, you're going every week type deal. No. Of course, in the second trimester, I found out the gender of my baby. Well, actually, y'all, I found out the gender of my baby when I was 12 weeks through the blood test, but I seen him and everything and got it confirmed at my anatomy scan when I was 18 weeks and 3 or 4 days, something like that. So, yeah. Me and his dad obviously started communicating a little bit better, but it wasn't, you know, ideal. But I don't know. I don't really know how to put it. But second trimester, I did my maternity shoot and announced my pregnancy as well. I did have a lot of support, and I do still have a lot of support from, you know, the close family and friends that I wanted to be here. So I'm super blessed for that, because people always say that it takes a village to raise a kid, and I'm super blessed that I have that village on, you know, both me and his dad's side of the family. So yeah. And let's see, I also turned 24 during my second trimester, so that was cool. I was kind of bummed because I went to announce my pregnancy before or on my birthday, but I didn't do my maternity shoot until after my birthday, so that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. But what else? I have gotten super close to his grandma and family on his dad's side of the family. So again, I'm super appreciative and blessed to have like a bonus family that wants to be like super involved and makes you feel like welcomed and appreciated and loved. And the same for your baby, and they're not even here yet. And I think that that's like one of the biggest blessings, like regardless of what me and his dad have going on, you know, I still have that great connection with them, which I really appreciate and will not take for granted, because I could have got blessed with a family, a bonus family that didn't care or didn't want me around or didn't want to be involved. So now fast forward into my third trimester. Again, I will be 31 weeks by the time you guys see this video. But third trimester, I've really just been chilling. I can still pretty much eat everything that I want to eat. Sun is letting me keep everything down. However, I do have heartburn, so hopefully this little boy has a head full of hair, if that myth is just somewhat of accurate. And we're still both healthy, but you know, things with his dad could be better. I'm hoping that, you know, in due time they do get better. Again, I feel like part of it is because men don't really understand, and you know, they don't have to carry a baby for damn near 10 months, so it doesn't affect them as much. You know, they're out here doing what they want to do, essentially, because they don't have a belly to haul around, and they can eat and drink and smoke and do whatever extracurricular activities that they want to do, and XYZ. But of course, I'm not on here to bash him or anything like that, because at the end of the day, regardless of how I'm treated, and I kind of feel like this is with anybody and not just him, when people treat me in a way that I don't necessarily agree with, I feel like it's a new trend out here to say like, oh, I'm gonna get my lick back, XYZ, but like in my heart, that's not the type of person that I am, and I still try my best to respect him, though I don't always agree with his actions or in his words or communication. Age may play a part, but I also don't want that to be an excuse. He is younger than me, so I don't know. Y'all. Maybe in due time it'll get better. Maybe when our son comes, it'll get better. But like, at a certain point in time, I had to stop worrying about his dad so much, because that did stress me out and hurt my feelings. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I don't like talking to people that can't remotely relate to the situation at hand. And it's not like the best idea to put people in your business. Even when you think that you can trust them and vent to them. I learned that the hard way. I've detached myself from a lot of people in the coldest way that I can think of, which is just a silent cutoff. Because I also didn't appreciate their actions, because it's one thing for me to not appreciate his dad's actions, but that man is going to be in my life literally forever. But at the end of the day, that's something that I can talk about with him in further detail and etc. But it's another thing for people that say that they're my friends, and have this relationship and bond with me, XYZ, that I feel condone his behavior. And it's like, if you know that it has a bad effect on me, then I don't really feel like, if you are really my true friend or whatever type of relationship people label themselves as in my life, I don't really feel like you condoning that is really appropriate, because it's a difference between trying to tell a grown man what he can and can't do. But it's also another thing to speak on what's right and what's wrong, and to be a part of the wrongdoings, and then to still think that you're going to consider yourself, my friend or whatever in my life, is kind of crazy to me, to be honest. And I'm just not that type of person to allow that. I don't mess with that at all. And I feel like for me, it's mostly happened with not like just my friends and family, because my friends and family, obviously, I'm not putting them in the same category with the people that I'm talking about, because the people that I am talking about, we share as mutual friends, me and his dad. And that can make things complicated and complex, because you don't want to put these people in the middle. You don't want to put these people in your business, XYZ. But at the end of the day, like, I'm big on morals. So, like, I don't mess with that. Like, I don't know. That's just not something. And I think maybe it's more so because I'm pregnant too at the same time. Like, I wouldn't mess with it even if I wasn't pregnant. But the fact that I'm pregnant, it just makes me feel like, so if you know that I've been done this way, like XYZ way, my entire pregnancy, and I feel like you're condoning it, but yet you want to be in my corner too, how do you do both? I don't like that. So I've had a battle with that as well, because I don't know, I just don't like that. It's just weird to me. Y'all, I'm gonna recurl this piece, because y'all see how it's like flaring out. Y'all see how this piece is kind of like laying down. Y'all see that though? She's cute. Okay, period. But yeah, so I hope, I do pray every night over me and my son and our health and things. But I also pray that, like, eventually, whenever, time permit, Godspeed is, something that I got from one of my old friends. But, like, Godspeed will tell. And I hope that me and his dad can be, like, on a better page. Maybe when our son comes, it'll be an eye opener. I'm not sure. But right now, I just know that I can't focus on what his dad does or doesn't do. I just have to focus on having, a healthy and safe pregnancy, the rest of my pregnancy. Um, my storage warning came up, sorry. And, just preparing to be a mom. Like, this is just one of those things where, yes, it hurt, of course. And I feel like the hardest part about it is I am sad, and nobody likes to be fully transparent about, like, when they're sad, because everybody wants to just always be good. But I'm not always good. I'm not good right now. Yes, I may look good, but do I feel good mentally? No, I do not. And, like, my heart has been broke my entire pregnancy, to be quite honest with you. But, and that's just full-blown transparency, because, again, everybody wants to get on social media and just makes it seem like they're perfect all the time. But, like, when do we be real? When can you be real? Like, I think so many people care about what other people say, that that's the issue. But personally, I don't care, because this is my story and my journey. And I know that I'm not the only one that's dealt or dealing with the same thing. So if you guys are afraid to say it, let this be your sign to speak your fucking truth. Period. But I kind of want these in my face a little bit more. But yeah, my heart has been broke my entire pregnancy. And I feel like, including his dad, people are like, oh, this shouldn't bother you because you guys aren't together, XYZ. When, if you guys think like that, that's ridiculous, and it's a childish mindset to have. Because at the end of the day, you should respect the mother or the father of your child. Like, respect is not just because, oh, we're together. I'm carrying your entire seed. Like, your DNA is literally in my DNA, in my bloodstream right now. Like, it's supposed to be us. Like, we're gonna be a family at the end of the day, regardless of if we're together in a relationship or not. We're still considered family. And you're supposed to be locking in with us, and you're not. So that's one thing that hurts my feelings. And then, other things as far as, like, not feeling heard and XYZ. Again, I'm not gonna go into super detail, but I just wanted to be as transparent without saying everything that I'm thinking or feeling in my heart right now, But one of my major things I will say is, and this is just my personal, like, perspective on things, I would like to have a certain bond or connection with the man that I'm having a child with, because if we don't have that now, or, like, throughout my pregnancy, when it's time for me to push my son out in a hospital room, how are you supposed to bring me the comfort and the peace that I need to bring him into this world, with you kind of, like, being there to kind of, like, ease me a little bit, Like, of course, like, I have to go through the labor pains and etc. with my body, yes. But I want to have, essentially, a partner that's going to be able to bring me that peace. Like, okay, you got this, you know what I mean? And I feel like it takes a level of a bond for him to have that power, and for me to have that trust in him to, like, be able to do that for me. And if we don't have that, it's going to make it, a little bit more complicated for me to be at peace. And that is going to be the moment where I need the peace and the sanity the most out of my entire life. I've never done this before. Like, I'm terrified to push my son out, for one. But I just want to have a great experience, because I kind of feel like I was robbed of a positive pregnancy experience. And I won't sit here and say that I had a terrible pregnancy experience at all, but I will say it could have been better. There's always things, whether it's pregnancy or whatever, that could always be better. And this is one thing that I feel like should have been better, because this is the first and only time that I ever plan to experience this. And I just wish it was a little bit more blissful and joyful. But I have made the best of my situation. And, you know, I have 9 more weeks to go. And I just plan on to be the happiest version of myself for me and my son. And I think that's something else that goes, like, I noticed that, like, however you make me feel, this little boy inside me feels my every emotion, whether it's happy, sad, mad, anxious. So I feel like if you don't care about how I feel, then you don't care about how he feels. But anyways, guys, I have been as transparent as I ever have been on the internet. And again, this is, you know, me being transparent about pregnancy, because nobody ever talks about the downsides of pregnancy. And I want to do a video. If you guys want it, comment down below right now. But if you guys want the video of each trimester and its symptoms that it's came with, then I'll be more than glad to do that. Maybe I can do a makeup tutorial with that one, since we did hair this time or whatnot. But I hope this helped or inspired somebody, and I hope you guys can appreciate the transparency that was given in this video today. And I hope you guys support my journey as I become a new mom. Yeah. Also, last thing I'm gonna say too is stop bashing the single mothers, because with or without a man, my son and me, we're gonna be good. Just so y'all know, like, I'm gonna get it done. I miss Make It Happen. If you don't know me, if you know me, you know I miss Make It Happen. But now that I got a whole nother person, somebody that I'm birthing, my son, out of all people, he's gonna have whatever it is that he wants and needs, and then some. So yeah, don't ever worry about us. We're good. And yeah, I love him very much. I'll give you guys a bump update really quickly. Ugh. Look at Papa Bear. Him so cute, him so handsome, him so healthy. But yes, guys, we will talk to you in our next YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, besties. Bye.